Hello friends, my name is Gautam and you are watching the series on which we are building an advanced logging system in PHP and MySQL. So this is part 3 of it. So in this part we will create our database which will be needed to make this project. So the database name will be user login and it will contain one table called as users and it will contain 7 fields. Namely, first field will be of ID. So it will be a primary key which uniquely identifies all records present in the table and its type will be integer. And the second field will be the name of the user which is registering, that is the type will be variable number of characters, that is varchar. The third field will be valid email address of the user which is typing, that is again the type will be varchar. The fourth field will be activation code. So this field will be used to hold some hashed value which will be used for email verification purpose, because we will be sending email to the user. So it will be appended to the URL. So there we will check upon whether the user has clicked the valid link or not. So this field is for that purpose. And the fifth field is the username. So the username of the user, again the type is varchar. The sixth is the password. The password of the user which is registering, it will be stored in some hashed form for security purpose and the type will be again varchar. The seventh field, that is active. So active is a integer type field. It will hold two values, either 0 or 1, depending upon whether the user has activated their account or not. So suppose the user has not clicked the link in their email address and they have not activated their account, so the active field will be 0. So if the user has successfully activated their account, so we will make this field active to 1. So this is very helpful for checking if the user has activated his account or not. So enough talking, so let me open my exam. So just go to C drive and in the exam folder you will see this exam control panel. So just open this and this interface will open. So just you want to start your web server Apache, just click on start and your MySQL database and then click on start. So this will start both your web server and database. In order to go to your database, just click on this admin button and there you can see localhost/php myadmin. You can also write it in the web browser itself, it will go to this page. So there you can create new databases, tables. So I have already created this database, that is user login. So I have already present one table, that is users one. So I will create another one. You can create as many tables in one database as you can. So just create a table. So the name of the table will be users and there will be how many fields? 7 fields. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just add 3 more fields and go. So the first field will be of ID. So the type will be integer and let me choose a length of 11 and it will be the primary key and also it will be auto increment. So just click this auto increment box. So auto increment generally means that when a new user will be added, this field will be auto incremented. We need not have to increment this field. So this is primary key ID and the next field is the name of the user. So this type will be varchar and let me choose a size to 50 and another field is email. Again the type will varchar and let me choose a size again to 50 and again we have activation code. Let me choose this to varchar and again let me choose this size to 255 because this will be a huge hashed string, so it will be having huge length. So 0 to 255 it will have length. So again we have username. So let me choose varchar and let me choose a size of 50 again, and password again varchar, and let me choose here size to again 255. So the last field will be of active and the type will be integer because it will holds only two values, either 0 or 1. So the length will be of 1. You can specify as length to 1, and you can we will define this value as defined. You can also assign default values to each field. So we will be assigning a default value of 0 because at first when the user registered into our website, they have not activated their account. So that is why we are assigning 0 to active field. So when they will activate their account by clicking the link in the email, we will be turning this value to 1 by PHP script. So all the fields are assigned. It is ID, name, email, activation. Sorry, this is activation code, username, password, and active. So just after that, just click on this save button. Incorrect table definition. There can only be one auto column and it must be defined as a key. Sorry, this is attributes. So let me choose this this is a primary key. So ID will be a primary key. So that is the problem which was coming. So ID will be a primary key as well as it will be auto incremented. So after that, you just have to click save button. Just click on save. So as you can see here, your table has been created with 7 fields: ID, name, email, activation code, username, password, and active. So this completes our tutorial. So in the next tutorial, we will start coding our index.php page, which will contain a registration form, and we will start inserting user into our table. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Until then, thank you very much.